Okay, all you single ladies, I know I've been promising that I was going to talk to you, so here it is. And single men, I'm just going to help you too. So, if you're happy being single and you would like to remain single, then more power to you. Rock on, go have a great life, because that is completely valid. And you can be just as happy as anyone else. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But if there's even any little part of you that wishes that you were in a partnership, then this is for you. So I invite you, my Grow a Pair challenge for you today is to get out a piece of paper or a blank document on your whatever and write down these statements, and I want you to fill in the blanks. The first one is, if you're a woman, reverse this if you're a man. Men are just too blank. And most men are just not blank enough. And then I want you to write, I am too blank. And now write, I am not blank enough. And then lastly, dating is just too blank. Okay, so got it? Pause this video. Pause this video and do it. Pause. Just pause. And, ooh, what happened? And now I want you to look at what you've written, because that is why you're single. You just discovered why you're single. And it's not because any of those things are actually true, because not one single thing that you wrote down is actually true. You are not too old. You are not thin enough. Men are not all pigs. Most men are not shallow. Dating is not too much trouble. Dating is not hell on earth. Dating is not impossible. Dating does not take up too much of your time. None of those things are actually true. They are all true up here in your brain. But I have news for you. Your brain is a big fat liar. Your brain lies to you all the time. You have a very, very mean girl in your brain. And it's okay, because everybody has a mean girl in their brain. Yes, every girl has a mean girl in her brain. Dudes have a mean dude. It's okay. But when you're out there in the dating world, you have got to believe other things. So I need you to actually do that exercise. And then I need you to tear those beliefs apart. I don't mean shred the paper. What I mean is counteract each one of those beliefs with as many statements as you can come up with to prove the opposite, or to prove it false. Because if you were too fat, then there wouldn't be heavy people that are happily coupled. And if you were too old, then there wouldn't be old people finding love, or middle-aged people finding love. And if all the good men were taken, then nobody would be finding good men anymore. And if all men were shallow, then how come your friend has such an awesome, amazing, deep, loving, loyal boyfriend or husband? It's no different for you, but if you believe it, you will see it, because we believe and then we see. And so we see what we believe and we create it over and over again. You've got to let go of those beliefs. It's not something I can do for you in a 5-minute video, but at least you now know the reason that you're single, and it has nothing to do with any of those things. It has to do with your belief in them. So I want you to grow a pair and actually challenge those beliefs. Say, what if that's not true? What would I do differently if I did not believe that? How would I treat men differently if I did not believe that? And then you've got to act as if. You've got to act as if you were the person who did not believe that, who believes something entirely different next time you're out on a date or filling out your profile on whatever.com. You have got to change your beliefs, and then you will change your life. It is really that simple. It is easier said than done, but it is that simple. Because your mind is a big fat liar. And if you're not single, you still have a mean girl inside your brain, and your mind too is a big fat liar. We all have big fat mean girl liars in our brains. We have to combat those messages if we want to move forward in our life and get everything that we really, really want. Okay, that was all that I had for you, you single ladies. I wanted to give you like hours and hours and hours worth of material. It was so hard for me to figure out what to say in a brief video because this is a topic that I seriously have a lot of passion around and a lot of experience around and so much to say to both men and women. But you're pretty fabulous. So I want you to write all the great things about yourself. And then I want you to start believing different things about what's out there in the world for you. This is Caralyn Howe with what you really, really want. And I really, really want you to grow a pair and get back out there with a new attitude. I'll see you tomorrow.